thing.
Well, I went back in time and I got my hair. Went back in time, we'll get Steelers Nation Australia headband. We'll get you some like high socks. We'll get you some like these shorts.
Hey,
shorts.
you're standing up. Easy.
Yeah.
It's like balls of fury.
So when JJ52 says, will Ray Gun make the 53? No, she's cut.
If you're not going to take Ray Gun, I know a place in Western Pennsylvania where she'll fit right in. Right at the cookie table at a wedding.
She could be my second string long
Call her
snap.
Dr. Boogie or her Dr. Get Down and tell her she has a PhD in Get Down. Like, play the music,
You know what? If she'd had some bling, and looked like LL Cool J and I'm gonna knock you out, she might have won.
Alrighty, Steeler Nation, welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia, and also welcome back to Steelers Dynasty podcast, where, Bubba, we're going to talk about the shitbaggery.
Yeah, I love that word when we were in the studio. We come back it in, and I'm like, I never heard that word before. Now, and then also, too, ladies and gentlemen, iced coffee in Australia is milk in my eyes. Look at that. That's shitbaggery right there.
Every time. Oh, it's now like, it's not ice anymore, but
like
I have
breast
coffee.
milk.
Well, you never know.
Like
Yeah, no, we're off the jump. We're going to talk about this shitbaggery that is the DK Metcalf situation. There's more to it than what we think over the last 48 hours. But one big shout out to everyone who's wishing me a happy birthday. It's my birthday today on stream. Last year, I was sick as a dog at Shane's house. So I was having like Christmas dinner at Shane's house, which I was really thankful for, and it was a good time. And it was a great time going to Pittsburgh over there. You know, fellas, I've actually spent my birthday, I think 2 years I've lived in Pittsburgh for it. Can you imagine?
2 years.
2 years, 2 times, 2 Christmas Day games. One of them I was watching the Penguins versus New Jersey Devils hockey. That was fun. And the other one was with Shane at his house, having a dinner and coughing my lungs up as I saw when I walked in to see his Shane's studio and like his little downstairs area. It freaked me out. I was like, oh fuck, I've seen it, but I haven't seen it in person. It was really weird. I was like, I've seen it like from this point of view. Like getting there, I was like, oh shit, that's just where all the the magic happens. So thank you, Jedevil says happy birthday. One of the sickest 46s I know. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. He's been here a long time. George with a $4.20. Thank you, mate, for the happy birthday. And everyone else. Thank you, Afton. Yeah, true. And also too, yeah, that's right. Because you guys, it's your 23rd. The Steelers was Franco Harris caught and scored the most iconic play in Pittsburgh Steelers history. And thank you, Mean Green. Happy birthday, Mac, which is me. So that's awesome. That was. Do you guys remember were you guys like alive then?
No. Well, no, I was a doll. I was a year old.
1 year old. So do you remember where you were?
Probably getting some milk, I guess. I don't know. I was born in 1971. It happened in 72. So
There you go.
And thanks, fellas, for the $20.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
See, I can't get drunk right now and send you guys money, so I appreciate.
And that's I think this is the first one we ever sent. So
I appreciate it. $20 dues. You know what? Too, I had I made this. You guys been using the Canva with the AI, right?
Uh-huh.
I made this. I typed into Canva. This thing is so strange. I typed into Canva, and it's just fucking what it comes up with is crazy. So I typed into Canva. I said, "Can you make a Pittsburgh Steelers fan has a B-Day party with all his friends turn up, drinking beer, eating pizza to celebrate Steelers fan birthday? A few kangaroos and koalas also turn up in Steelers jersey to sing happy birthday." Right? Picture that in your head.
Okay.
And here's what I got.
Okay.
What the fuck?
That's fucking
The
crazy.
fuck, hey. Yeah.
Oh,
So the koalas and the kangaroos
Yeah.
had babies.
Yeah, they're together now. Yeah.
they're muting.
Oh, play it again. Play it again.
Yeah,
I'm-
yeah.
I'm
It's
fucking
weird,
doing
isn't it?
that word.
I said koalas and kangaroos, and it made like a new animal. It made like a koala kangaroo.
I'm gonna tell you, there's those goddamn
Oh,
Steelers fan having those little hats on their head.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Yeah,
And that
AI
pizza with a little bit more
That is
meaty.
demonic.
AI is
Wow.
fuck. It's in 25 years. I think we're out of here. We're taking
We're all
over.
gonna-
Yeah.
We're all gonna
And then
Right
okay, what?
They could fuck up a wet dream.
Yeah, AI is interesting. I also said I did another one. The next one I did because I got like 4 because I just made them in a row, right? The next one I said was that was the party with it. I said a Steelers football player running through the field through fire and flames and ice, all the cool stuff to score a TD, and this is what I got.
There's nobody around them.
Well, that's not running through a field.
It looks like fucking Avatar or
Yeah.
or something.
To run through the field of like the fire and flames and things going on.
Zero gravity.
I got 2 more before we get into DK stuff, right?
Oh, that's
The other one, because I was waiting for you guys in the chat. I wrote in Steelers coach laughing at reporters. This one's pretty freaky, by the way. A Steelers coach laughing at the reporters asking dumb questions. This was it. This was meant to be Mike Tomlin. That's a bit creepy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, last but not least, then I thought, how do I bag out the fucking Bengals, right? And because I had you get like 5 a month or whatever, and I probably wasted them all. But this one, I was like, I said a Bengals cat getting shot out of a cannon into a wall, splat.
Ooh.
Right? And it showed me this.
That's the best one.
But the fucking
Best
cat. Why does the cat? It turns into another cat.
Yeah.
Shoots a cat, and then fucking it goes through the wall.
It's like it was on top of the other cat and it just kind of shot out.
I don't understand AI at all.
Nope.
Anyways, so yeah, thanks everyone for the happy birthdays. I appreciate it. We'll be here for another hour and a half or so, or something like that. Having a good show. Let's have a great show. But fellas, let's get right into it. And yeah, thank you again for the $20 for you two. You guys are awesome.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, you guys are. Appreciate it.
You get like what's your $1 bills? Is it like $1? Like, oh wait, you're just looking at
We
me.
don't have $1 bills.
Well, once again, I do not know the Australian rules.
They use koala ears and
Well, I figured he can take that 20 and he can make like stuff and go down to
We have $1 coins.
So you throw coins at dancers and you hit them in the head? What do you do?
You throw 5s, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We don't have $1 bills.
Okay. Well, I
We
learn
got
something new every day.
$20 bills. I'm surprised I have money actually.
Wow.
We call these. Guess what we call this? Is a $50 note, right? So it's colors gold, right?
That's crazy.
Guess what we call these, Bubba? Have any guess what we would call this?
I would call it counterfeit is what I would call it. But
No,
that's just me.
like it's a type of food. We'd call it
a burger.
No, so we call these pineapples.
pineapples.
Yeah, because they're gold.
All right.
What the fuck?
If you like, oh, you don't say it all the time, but you're like some Australians would call $50 note pineapples or pineapple because it's gold like the pineapple. You know what I'm saying?
Like that. That's different.
Okay, that is different. I do not understand how.
I don't think you ever will.
I don't think I ever will.
No. You're right though. I can't throw dollar coins at strippers, can I? That's a bit rough.
No, he's smacking them in the head and shit. And they're like,
that's a bit rough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Strippers from the bad ones because their asses look like golf balls from all the.
Yeah, we use Monopoly money, you know. So, alrighty. Thank you, Jaime, as well. Let's get into it. Let's get fucking into it. The DK situation, fellas. What I know about this situation is, okay, he punched him, he hit him, or whatever. However, the more I learn now is this guy in the stands has had a previous history with DK, and he did it on purpose. And also, there was a video out there saying that we got him. Is this DK fan of his? This guy trying to set DK up for money?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's getting catfished.
Like
Another way.
He preyed on his anger because DK has probably anger issues. He already knew about him from the past when he played in Seattle, and probably when he was saying something or whatever.
He was kicked out of the stadium last time, right? Apparently.
Like
this story is getting more interesting as it is. When you first see, like, why is he punching a fan? Next, when you find out that he had had an altercation in Seattle versus Lions, and then he was the fan was kicked out. Now he comes back to then piss him off even more, do it again. And you know what? DK's human. We've all been in this situation before with certain things that piss us off, and we've reacted and said, "I'm going to fucking kill that guy" or whatever it may be. Yep. And you feel like shooting, a Bengal out of a cat. That's what you feel like doing, right? And now you find out that he did this on purpose just to get under his skin enough to make the big storyline, then to get his lawyers. And also, they did say his lawyer, like, it came out so quick with a lawyer.
Oh yeah. They were on standby.
So that means he already set it up. He already knew what he was doing. He had to entice DK to come over, which he probably did. I don't know. Yep. As like I said on our show yesterday, we tried to get that guy. He ain't coming on because the attorneys are like, "You're not coming on to some some Pittsburgh podcast or two guys who, will just rip you to shreds." You know what I mean? You're not having that.
6 hours after the incident, he already had a statement. And I was like, how does it going? Right. So he had all his friends there, all his people there, that kind of stuff,
He's an illegal agent for the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Both organizations paid him to do what he did to have him out of these last two games.
I think also, too, he even had like his jersey or something like that. So he really want to get under his skin. Now, DK Metcalf shouldn't do it. But like I said, we've all been there.
No.
Things happen. The positive sign is that we all know it's a bad thing he did. However, he'll have 2 games off, but the Steelers just got to beat the Browns, and now he can rest for the playoffs. Unless he changes it. J Devil says just when Mike punched the guy in the leg in Vegas, that was a real story. I thought it was my friend. I ran up behind him on the escalators to go over the road. I gave him a big sock to the leg, and it wasn't him. It was some other guy.
What'd he do?
Just looked at me and went like this. And the more I apologized, the more he got scared. So he was like, "Can you leave me alone?" I was like, "Sorry." He went, "Leave me alone." And I went, "Oh, fuck." So I was probably lucky he didn't get shot. I thought it was my friend 100%. It wasn't, though. It was not him. It was my friend was behind me.
I had it happen to me when I was a kid, and I had this little old lady come up to me at Long John Silver's and said, "Yeah," she didn't smack me. She's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing with this lady?" She thought I was her grandson, and she come up to me.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You need to get away from this lady." And my mom's like, "What are you talking about? This is my son." And then she showed a picture. Me and the kid looked exactly alike, and I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy." I was like 12 years old.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have you done that, Shane, where you walked up to someone thinking it was your family member or like your friend and thought, you give them I don't know, it was your wife, a pat on the bum, you thought it was your wife and it wasn't her?
There was there are twin girls when I was in college that I kind of knew, and the one hated me, the other one didn't, but that was a mistake. I kind of just wanted to, smack her on the ass just to make her mad, but no, there wasn't any. No, I can't recall that I ever I have yelled at people and called them the wrong name, which is probably just as bad.
Well, besides that one, as I got older, I was in a bar in Delaware at a club, and somebody thought that I was the great Ron Jeremy, the porn star.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yes, because I had a Hawaiian shirt on, and my mustache was a little darker, and I looked like the hedgehog, I guess, and this smoking hot college girl was pointing at my buddies, and they're like, "Do you know who that is? Do you know who that is?" My buddies are like, "What?" She's like, "That's Ron Jeremy." And they were laughing, and they told me, and I go, "What? That smoking girl knew who Ron Jeremy was?" I got to buy her a drink. So I bought her a shot. We did a shot. And I said, "That's just awesome that you even knew who Ron Jeremy was." But I am not Ron Jeremy. Not at all.
Yeah. It is funny when you think someone who is someone, like even at one time when I was younger, we were at the Easter show, like a big show, like carnival show, right, for during Easter. And I walked past what I thought was my brother, and I put I was like, hit my brother, and it was just someone else.
So you just go around hitting fucking people for no apparent reason. If they look vaguely familiar, you're like,
Well, I'm telling you, like
Sorry,
that.
mate.
That I was like about 9 years of age or something like that. That story when I was in Las Vegas, my first time I was over there, my mate Dylan was behind me. I was drunk as a skunk. We were in like a limo somewhere. Got out, and when I thought I saw him, I ran like 50 meters or 40 meters, socked him, and I've never seen a guy like just so like I would have ruined his day. His wife would have said, "How was your day, honey? What happened?" He's like, "Well, I was riding an escalator, and some random person hit me in the leg." And then he tried to apologize, and then I rode the escalator with him, like up to the top.
Oh, that's not good. In Canal Street in New York, I lived in New York. Outside New York, West Point, and people would come visit me. Would go down. So my parents, I'm like, I'll take you to a Yankees game. We'll go to Canal Street, get some pizza, this, that, and the other. This black guy came up to my dad, an older guy, and he goes, "Yo, you are the best, James Bond, Sean Connery, my N-word," and just gave him a high five. My dad's like, "Thank you." So he played it off pretty well.
That's pretty cool. Big shout out to Wobble and Draw Sports is Sam. He's another Aussie bloke who does like I gotta get you fellas onto him too. He does like live commentary for the National Rugby League game. He's really, really good. He's really like enthusiastic. So thank you, Sam, mate. Merry Christmas to you too as well.
Well, hopefully he did a live stream at the last 5 minutes of that Detroit game because my live stream went people were sharing it all across America, and I have to apologize for all my language, but I'm not apologizing because that was the 5 minutes that I can't get back.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah. Sam Wobble and Joy, he's a Seahawks fan, so he's pretty happy at the moment with his team. For sure, Seahawks fan. But yes, that last 5 minutes, fellas, my take on that. The refs, I think the call was right, the OPI. However, there was no way that should have been a touchdown. And where was the fucking forward progress stopped?
No.
That he went back 4 yards. It was allowed to pass. Dude.
The forward progress should have been stopped. That was something that was a little bit suspect, but they got the right call. The offensive pass interference, because he pushed into him and then pushed off, almost like a pick or a screen, like a I don't know.
Well, why can't the refs? Because the refs, I think they made the Lions fans feel like they had won. And that's why it feels like they were robbed. But the right call was made. He pushed off for OPI. And then 5 minutes of trying to fix. There was not even a call. They just were talking.
That was the longest time ever to call a play. I mean, I don't know what they were getting from New York, but they're probably in their headphones. Like, you guys better hurry up and call this play right now. And you better hurry up.
Well, they didn't have any answer. They had like a discussion about what happened, not like there was a flag, but they didn't know why they threw the flag. J-Double says, like blowing gas in an elevator, everyone's riding through it. It's a fair point. You guys ever done that?
No.
That made me laugh.
It's funny.
Yeah, that game was bad. Flags all game, and that crew is known for throwing OPIs. They threw about 4 or 5 in that one game. Offensive pass interference. Wasn't a huge fan of the game. Was fun.
Do you think that 4th and 2 or something, or 4th and 3 with was it Porter? Was it Porter or somebody or Dunger who got that pass interference? I think that was just a good play.
No way. He broke on the ball the same time that he turned his shoulder. I don't think that was a pass interference. Also, the other one, the block in the back, that was piss weak. I was thinking they're trying to rig this for the Lions. Like, remember that block in the back by Johnny Smith? Johnny Smith was terrible, or whoever it was. He like touched him like that.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, they were trying to get him into the end zone and maybe trying to make the Lions win. And then the next minute, they still didn't win. They still had no chance. I thought the game overall, fellas, was a good game. It was fun. The Steelers ran 280 something yards. That was the highest game in Steelers franchise history, 8.5 yards per carry since the Saints.
Nobody's seen that coming.
For their defense lot. That's crazy.
Nobody's seen that coming.
8.5 since the Saints in 2006. I read a stat. And Warren had 2 big plays. Apparently, he scored 2 touchdowns from 45 yards out each, which is also very rare. It
looked like the same play.
Yeah,
it looked like.
Look, I've been saying get rid of this halfback toss, and now it works. So,
it's a roller coaster. Us as Steeler fans have been a roller coaster ride this whole year. Some stuff works, then when they go back to the well, some stuff doesn't. it's just the running game. Nobody knew that they were going to run all over Detroit like they did. I didn't even see that coming. Like, oh my God. And then before the game, the center for Detroit was out. The second string center was out, and they had that backup. So that was a very big moment for the defensive line, just to cave and just bull rush. And they did a fine job. Like this, the Steelers defense up to the last 10 minutes of the game was so the money that they got paid, it was well worth it. That was probably the best defensive stance and game all season until like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, the last quarter, they can't allow them to score 14, and we scored 17 in the fourth quarter. But obviously, too, the third quarter was quite massive. They had -3 yards on the lines, and we had like 14 or something minutes of possession.
Yeah,
we ran the rock so much. Yeah, 8.5 yards, 230 yards, 27 carries. Just on fire. There was Warren, Gainwell, and Jonnu Smith all on fire. There was those jet sweeps as well. They were working. So this team definitely versus the I think the Lions. It was like a bit of a surprise because I didn't have any. Did you guys have any expectations? I had zero. I didn't know what to think.
Well, I took them to win 31-27. But I pick them all the time. So I wasn't, you know what I mean?
I wasn't, I thought originally a week ago, I'm like, this does not look good. They're due for a letdown, Detroit. And then I found out that they had so many, the injury bug hit them bad. I'm like, this is going to be an even game. Anything could happen. I said it before our show. I'm not even, if the point spread was like 3 points, I would take the team with the points because it's going to be that close. And sure enough, it was a freaking barn. It was just a nail biter.
Yeah, so we had 34 minutes of time possession, which we finally won that for I think the first time maybe this year or second time. Too many penalties though. This is a game was there was 15 penalties inside. We had the turnover, but we just ran the rock and then just had to hold out for the end, you know. But I want to talk, fellas, again. Another week of Rodgers, another week of pure brilliance. What are your thoughts about Rodgers?
That's the MVP. I've been saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it. He is the man that has got a plan to get these Steelers where they need to be. No turnovers in 3 games. He's playing smart football. That drive that they had for over 10 minutes was the drive like last year when the Philadelphia Eagles had that drive on us and we couldn't get off the field. That was the Steelers against the Lions. I think I think he plays another year, fine. There's talk now everybody's on the Steelers bandwagon now, which you know how it goes. We win one, then everybody jumps on. But I just think he's playing smart football. He's got the quickest release in the NFL.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a stat here that I shared on my page about Rodgers the last few games. I can't remember, but he's like, I think 5 touchdowns. Very, very. I can't find it now. Here it is. Here, Bob Pompiani.
Bob Pompiani.
Where is he? Here it is. Aaron Rodgers via PFF is 80% completion rate in 3 games, 783 yards, 5 total TDs, 8 big time throws, 106 passer rating. Do you fucking fellas smell what Aaron Rodgers is cooking?
I do.
Man, he's steaks, baby, and it's delicious.
It's success. We never had this before. We haven't had this in a long time. So we haven't had this probably until before Ben got hurt when he tore his elbow. I mean, he was coming back with crazy glue and binder twine, and he did what he could do. But this is different. I think
he's on fire at the moment. I must admit it's refreshing to watch him organize the Gainwell TD, which was absolutely. I think that might, to be honest, fellas, that might be catch of the year for me. Yep. I don't. Did you see the way how he caught it? How the fuck do you catch that? He was like crawling, then put an arm out, one-handed, laying on his side, caught it, then got him to score TD.
Shane just wanted a field goal. Shane's like, we will be happy. Yeah. Bob, I'll be happy with a field goal. That'll be a victory for us going into halftime, and we got more than that field goal.
So on that play, if you haven't seen it yet, Aaron Rodgers is just like a game wall, blah, 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 go at the flat, run it out, run a fade or whatever. And he goes, okay, nods his head. And you know, you guys have been saying that he's been drawing up things in the dirt. Near the end of the video, he even says, we draw that one up in the dirt. So if he doesn't like what fucking Smith is doing, I think he's told Smith to fuck off, to be honest.
I think so too.
Do you reckon too? You reckon he's said, okay, we like your play sometimes. However, go fuck yourself, Smith. I'm going to do my own thing.
If I see something better, if the defense is doing a different schematics, I have a chance to audible out of your play and duo and triple audible because he's calling plays, behind Frazier or in the shotgun. He is audibling all the time.
Shayna, you've been involved in football and stuff like this. Is that how it kind of happens? Like, you know, if a player comes in and nicely says, hey, give me the reins, and Mike Tomlin agrees with it, and then he goes, yep, go F yourself, like nicely, and I'm going to do what I want to do.
No, right? I don't think that's exactly how it's happening. Aaron Rodgers is just like, he'll run a couple plays that Smith has, and then be like, let's hit the what the fuck button. And then he just punches that what the fuck button. He's like, I'm taking over. And he just, because what happens
chain of command though, who's right? Does he just go, okay, I'm going to make my own things and Tomlin agrees with me, or does he have to like try to get past Smith?
Well, how can you okay, I don't care how good Arthur Smith is, how can you experience outweighs everything? And the fact that guy has seen maybe 10,000 snaps, 20,000 snaps just in the past 10 years. He's been there 20 years. So right there, he has more experience. He's seen it live action. He sees it develop. And then by the 5th or 6th play, he kind of has a pulse on what's happening with the game. And he's just making it happen. He's willing it. They might be giving him too much credit, but I don't think we are giving him enough credit. Honestly.
Do you think he's getting healthier, Shane and Mark? Do you think he's getting more healthier now because they're keeping him upright? Now, I know he got 1 sack, but you know what? That was somebody got pushed into him or something.
Yeah, that's going to happen. He was sacked twice, but that's football. It's going to happen here and there. And he gets agitated. He told Johnny Smith, "What the fuck are you doing in a certain route too?"
Lined up goofy, and he said, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Well, I'm sorry. Did you see him on that run? Well, that fucking guy, he's going to offered his hand for that Detroit Lion guy, and he didn't want to get him up, and he's like, "Oh, you don't want to." Yeah,
you're smaller than a 42-year-old. So I'm surprised. Like I'm now in the mode of like I didn't want him at all, and like I'm thinking this is what the Pittsburgh Steelers absolutely needed was leadership, direction, and this overall confidence in the team. And I think the players are believing in Rodgers. You see them walk off. Rodgers, Mike Tomlin, and Cameron Hayward. They walk off with their heads held high, and those guys are going to follow. And everyone likes, Ramsey and those guys are backing them. And Joey Porter's stepped up his game.
He had a great game. Porter had a great game against a top offensive powerhouse in their receiving core, and he's just getting better. He's just getting better.
Players like Brady, Rodgers, Manning, Roethlisberger do what they want. It's true. And it is working. So I think this is what the Steelers, we've been talking about maybe for 3 or 4 or 5 years, that we need something like a bit of leadership, a bit of culture, a bit of direction and accountability. I think Rodgers is making them accountable because there was this big story around that Rodgers going to the Jets. He was going to be the Super Bowl champion, right? That was going to make them. The Jets fucking suck. So maybe just by Rodgers coming in gives us a chance to have that playoff run. And maybe just now he sees it. The players like Gainwell, fucking Warren see it. Scotty Miller, my mate out there, caught 3 fucking catches. And he's only had one this year. Adam Thielen got 4 catches. MVP, you guys call him MVS, had a catch. This is like
he almost had a touchdown.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
He was going for the long ball, but also too, Rodgers got all these expendables. We have people that like Shane calls them castaways or cast-offs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we have a lot of players on offense that have been cast away, that have been cast off and came to Pittsburgh and are actually finding something to do. But we got a couple players who can't even get a helmet that are rookies. There's something wrong with that too. So I don't know we got some good stuff, but we could get some better good stuff with
But it
these younger
seems to be
players.
working, right? Like Rogers talked about the cast-offs about 2 weeks ago, and then that is also in terms of Hayward. They ran a trick play, or the tush push was meant to be that way, and the Pittsburgh plunge, they're calling it, and they sneaked it out to why does Rogers stand back there? I was just asking the same question. Next minute, they reversed the ball to Gainwell, and Gainwell gets a first down.
That was good.
That
was really good.
They're building, I think, a lot of chemistry on the offense where now we're scoring 30 points a game. Fellas, 2 years ago, we couldn't score fucking 10.
That's because we have Kenny Pickett and your buddy fucking Mitch Trubisky.
My buddy?
Your buddy.
Well, I don't like
not my buddy.
It's Shane's buddy. Shane brought him to the party. He's that guy that walks the party and fucks everything up. And you're like, who's that guy there? Oh, he's not one of my
Yeah. Mitch Trubisky is the guy that you bring to the party where the cops get called because you brought him to the party because he did something stupid.
Yeah, and everyone asked him, hey, who'd you bring? Who brought him? Like, not me. Like, how the fuck did you turn up then? How did he get here? He's just been like on campus the last 10 years. Trubisky, he was an awful quarterback. Oh my goodness. That was one of the worst signings I've ever seen. But Rodgers, though, older, probably not as mobile. Maybe, actually, no, Rodgers would he beat Trubisky in a race? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's faster, right?
He ran a 4.7 at a combine, but that was 20 years ago.
I don't know if he beat him, but he would definitely beat him with his brains, with his football prowess, and how he actually plays the game. So Mitch might beat him in a foot race, but Mitch can't throw the broadside of a barn door. So I'm going with Rodgers every other contest.
Here's another question for you, fellas. Does Rodgers come back next year? I'm leaning towards yes. If they win or lose anything, I think he might come back next year for the last ride.
If he does, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to stress over that this year because I don't see the Steelers drafting a quarterback in the first round in Pittsburgh. I just don't see it.
And here's the other thing, with the amount of money these kids are making in NIL in college, $4 or $5 million for the guys that would be number one. That's not going to be something that would interest them,
What would be something that Rodgers would have a conversation with Mike Tom and the crew? Why would he come back? Would he have to get them to go and sign a receiver or something in the draft, or more help on O-line or something like that?
I would say both, and just have the attitude. See where they end up at the end of the season. I mean, if it's that close, if we get into the AFC Championship game and like something happens where we were duking it out and somebody got a nice lucky blow and we lost, which I don't want to even speculate that because I don't know how I could overcome that anyway, and personally. And he would come back and he's like, we have everybody. We just got to get reload a couple of the shells in a chamber again and try it one more time. And you know what I mean? But that's also that's a long season to try to get to where you need to be. So hopefully if Rodgers gets us to the AFC Championship game, his magical prowess into playoffs, and I think people are afraid of him in the playoffs, he can get us to the Super Bowl. So, hey,
it's getting that feeling right now is these last 3 wins. I've been talking about it. To me, they have to win 5 in a row. But now I think if you just were to win this Browns game, because if the Ravens, if the Ravens lose this weekend on your Saturday, the next Sunday, they could rest players for the Browns if they want to, because they've already won the division.
But do they? I don't know. I would not. I would keep the Steelers have to keep their foot on the pedal. Yes. I think, and this is, we're not even talking about how without TJ Watt and Herbig not even playing our defensive players, and Jack Sawyer actually had a spectacular game.
He had a great game.
Yeah. So now there's a different flair when we don't have TJ Watt in the lineup, even though TJ Watt is TJ Watt. But I think they're playing better with Watt not in the lineup defensively.
Yeah, I can see that definitely. I think sometimes though, Watt definitely gets like double teamed and all those kind of things. Maybe like they have a different defensive plan or something. Because sometimes, as we know, Watt, you put the guy out there, it doesn't matter what the other guys do. He just gets to the quarterback in a heartbeat, right? I'm not even sure. if he's going to come back before the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, we should. Okay, fellas, if we fuck this up on, if we lose the games now, we're going to be so mad. But we should be having a playoff chance. We should win this game versus the Browns and win. Shano, do you think he comes back before the playoffs if we make playoffs, or is he waiting?
I think he does, and as far as better or worse, I think it's just a different look. It's a different pressure. It's a different dynamic. That I don't know. I think the Steelers definitely better with Watt, but
they were
they're playing well though.
Sending safety blitzes with a Cole Duggar fucking safety. How's that? A safety got a safety. When's the first? Has that ever happened before?
A minute.
Maybe Troy Polamalu or something.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
but
yeah,
I just think that I just think that it's different ways. Look, you don't have TJ Watt in the lineup, so there's other players that are coming too. Where they don't have a lot of game tape on Jack Sawyer, which is, they don't. And they have to. The defensive linemen were getting bull rushed. They were eating up the middle of the offensive linemen of Detroit. So it just seems like they had it seems like the whole season they've been getting smacked in the mouth. They've been taking a couple jabs. Now they have to, tape up their fists and try to, hit back a little bit. And that's what they're doing. I think this defense is very expensive. It's not the defense that's in the top 5 defenses as I thought it would be when we started the season. It's not. But if it claws back and tries, and look, they stopped Detroit. If they can they stopped Miami. They stopped these 2 running teams in the last 2 weeks. Cleveland. Derek Harmon
was big. Y.A. Black was big too. There was a certain play that he dropped into coverage. I think it wasn't even really his assignment. He dropped into coverage and got the almost pick. It would have been great to see him get a pick. So. Even Cameron Hayward, I think the D lineman, he's been playing some really good football too.
Well, that's the only negative part about the whole defense is they're getting all these almost interceptions. They can't hold on to the ball. That's the only negative thing. Because
Clark had 3. He had 3.
Yeah, that would have stopped any type of momentum Detroit had if we would have just got 1 interception.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to I think we're going December. I think we're going to beat them. I think we're beating Cleveland no matter what receiver we got, number 1 or whatever. And I think Lamar Jackson is already checked out.
Ooh, I think he's checked out.
I think I don't think he wants to play anymore with Baltimore. And that's.
Am I here? Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah, my internet went off. There's I think what the refreshing sign is too is our defensive players, the rotation of the backups. Like Sawyer, who's our other bloke? The one we just got, Sunday Samuel Jr. coming in. You saw Joey Porter Jr. Not Joey, but Porter Jr. Whoever Darryl Porter Jr. Whoever that guy is. He was in for 1 play because Porter got hurt. Porter's been stepping up too. It's been refreshing, I think, from the defensive side. I know we're not the top 5 defense and this kind of stuff and whatever it may be, but there are certain times we are making plays and I think D line has been tremendous. Sorry, my internet just cut off. Something's going on. Fucking kangaroos again.
The kangaroo koala bears.
Kangaroo fucking party, mate.
Maybe they're chipping away. Those are the ugliest. I'm telling you, it looks like the island of Dr. Moreau. Like they just put 2 animals together.
It's fellas, it's a good time. It's a good time to be a Steeler fan right now. It's like in my podcast and G'day Steelers Nation, I was like, let's be joyous, let's have fun with it. Like it's fucking Christmas, Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm now thinking like go into, even if you win, I think you still want to beat Cleveland, right?
Yes.
Say the Ravens lose, you still want to beat Cleveland in Cleveland, right? For bragging rights, and because they're Cleveland.
Just because it's Cleveland, it should be an easy win, give you some padding. And then there's really not much of a concern. My question to you boys is, do you sit Aaron Rodgers for the last game?
He's not going to want to sit.
I do. I think you do. And here's why. I think you just give him rest. I think you just give him a week off and you play Rudolph. You've already won the division. You're 4. The only problem is, and this kind of happened when we did it versus the Browns. I was a little bit against why we sat Big Ben against the Browns because the Browns. No, what happened then? Did they? No, they fucking. We lose the game and they came and then they'll win the playoffs the next week and beat us when we could have eliminated them.
Is that the ball that went over Ben's head and then they?
Yeah.
I don't think you sit any quarterback at all because then you lose your momentum. They did that many years ago with Bobby Brister and Neil O'Donnell in a playoff against the Buffalo Bills, and I don't know. Steelers look flat in that playoff game. Buffalo was good with Jim Kelly and all those guys. I understand that, but I just think Aaron Rodgers, you start him against the Ravens. I didn't say he had to end the game. Okay. You start him again in the last game. You maybe see how it is at halftime and because the Ravens will probably try to do something and try to mess up our playoff run because they're not going nowhere and they want to hit Aaron illegally or do something. So I think you start him, but and then you put Mason in and you just run the ball and get out of there at Pittsburgh with 11-6 going to the playoffs.
Yeah, so the 1 year was versus Steelers versus Browns. They started the backup quarterback, was it Jones or someone like that? I don't know who the fuck it was. So
wow. His internet went out. I don't know if this is Kevin Adams Sr. or Kevin Adams Jr., but Kevin Adams is in the comments. So if it's senior or junior, God bless you. So, but yeah, that's what I would do. And I know Mark's got his internet. I think the koala's bit through the internet.
Yeah, the koala kangaroos are.
Oh, hey, Kevin Senior. What's up, Kev? Yeah, I just think they want to. I just want them to see him win outright. Injury free, and probably Roman Wilson's probably going to get a helmet this week because Metcalf is out. Yeah. And then you play a little bit of Caleb Johnson and see how he can go and get a little bit more running. You're freezing up, Mark.
Am I here?
You're there now.
Okay, let me log out and come back in.
No, you're good now. You're good now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking hell. Sorry, my apologies. My internet just sucks. It sucks. What we're talking about? Yeah, the last game. So if we win the division next week, am I out again?
No,
you're back. You're back.
Okay. If the Steelers win the division next week, right? I think you would rest some players for the Ravens because I don't want injuries to happen. I don't want Ravens to go for the legs of Rodgers or something like that. But we'll see. In the past, we've rested players. The next minute, the Steelers aren't ready for the playoffs and they get beat 48.
Little rusty. Just keep it turning. Just play everybody, but have Rodgers start, like I said, in the last game and then get him out of there. See if he can get close to 30 touchdowns.
How do you guys? Am I here?
You're back.
I can't say that fucking
Oklahoma.
I can't say that correctly.
Oklahoma bloke.
Yeah, it's
Landry Jones.
All right. If my thing goes off again, I'll reset it, and you guys have to host the show for a minute or two. That's fine. My internet's fucking up on my birthday.
What's the weather? What's the weather over there? Maybe it's the weather.
It's quite nice today. It's about 70, I think. Going on a minute. 25. It's 70.
76. I don't know what it is outside. I think it's like what?
42.
42?
42.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a little better. Friday night was miserable. Saturday it was nice. Like, I don't know. But Mark Capria will have to jump out and jump back in. The Australian internet must be crazy over there due to the overcast of the December skies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I don't know.
All that over-the-air stuff, right?
Well, I mean, we are doing a podcast on 2 different continents, so there is a lot of technical situations. Yeah, we're not big time yet. I mean,
I got the intern over there with rabbit ears holding stuff up.
Yeah, yeah. Like Mark looks like right now, like he's had a couple Chevettes, a little bit. But Yeah, I mean, this game is at 1:00 against Cleveland. Like, hey man,
Hey man,
I it's just two more weeks, regular season, and then we got to get to the playoffs. That's we just got to get into the dance and grab that girl and take her on the dance floor. That's all we got to do. Oh, thanks, Kev. He says we're big time. Big time.
worldwide,
Yeah,
national, worldwide.
yeah. Well, we're trying, but I just think the internet is up and down. Like the Steelers, he says. Well, CJD, we can't. I can't do that comment because the host with the most is redoing his.
Usually it's us that are spinning around, but I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, I have Xfinity, so
now with Mark, you got to remember, we're only about 120 days away from the draft.
yeah.
So with that being said, we have a draft party that we're going to have, and it's going to be international, worldwide.
Yes. You guys, if you're coming to Pittsburgh, it's at the Ben Franklin Tap Room. These two podcasts, we're going to have T-shirts. I'm going to get them made for, Draft 2026, Pittsburgh Draft, sponsored by Steelers Nation Australia and the Steelers Dynasty podcast. And you guys can hang out with us. Mark's going to go down and infiltrate the draft. He's going to go down because he is coming from across, the pond, and he's got to go down. I have no desire to go and hang out with. It's too many people.
A million people.
A million people, and 999,000 of them are Steeler fans, and you got like 10 Cleveland guys and four Cincinnati Bengals. Like, it's all going to be Pittsburgh's,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because we have the playoff run hopefully soon. Beat Cleveland. And sorry, my internet's just fucking up. I just reset my computer, so it should be okay, hopefully. That's going to be a good time. It's going to be a great time. Like, we're going to have this promoting this soon, or we'll make up a flyer or something like that for the internet and for Facebook photos and stuff. We want everyone to come to, if you can come the Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
A lot of people from our area. Hopefully, they make the trip. There's a lot of people that we all three of us know from the community chat that'll be flying in, hopefully to meet us for at least one day. But I understand they're going to go down to Pittsburgh and go down and see that festival of draft. I don't blame them one bit. But if you're coming in from out of state or out of country, you want to see this. You want to see it. Like, I don't know where they're going to park people at. I don't have no clue where they're going to. I have no idea.
That's going to be a logistical nightmare. I mean,
yeah,
it's going to be a big party, that's for sure. But I'm looking forward to the draft party, and just also to see how the season ends. And we don't know where we're drafting yet. Yeah, it's still happening.
It's not going to be high. We're not going to draft high because we are going to be that good. Well, hey, it could be. Would you guys take a draft pick? 31st or 32nd, because you know why? If we did that, we won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, it's no brainer. It's not a fucking no brainer. Like, I'll take a fucking low draft pick. We won the Super Bowl. And Pittsburgh.
I think it'd be almost like a Super Bowl party atmosphere celebration if we won this year. And I think a lot of Steel fans aren't saying we are going to, but we're hopeful we do. But I'd be shocked if we won it this year. I'll be like, holy!
I'm going to the parade. I'm calling off sick. I don't give a fuck. They could fire me. I'd be like, whatever. I'm going to the parade.
You'd have to film that too. Like, go live down there.
I know I would, and then that's what get me in trouble. That's what get me in trouble. I'd film it live, and me and Shane down there, woo! And then they're like, "Hey, Brewer, thanks for working with us, but now you're fired because you called off sick."
Well, we won the Super Bowl. Go fuck yourself.
Well, yeah, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. I was sick with Steeler sickness. I was sick with Steeler championship.
I got the fever. The only cure is the Super Bowl.
I know. Yeah, Kevin Senior thinks I'm a dreamer. I got to dream about something, Kev, and I'm going to dream about another Super Bowl before I get older.
If the Steelers were to somehow win this one in San
Oh my
Francisco,
God,
that
it'd
would be insane.
insane. I'd be so drunk.
With this crew and what they've been going through up and downs, it'd be like insane. But yeah, no, I think this getting through it. I think we have the Packers game coming up versus the Ravens, and then I think like you both said, it's just being consistent and just keep playing the same way and winning games. Like you don't want to go in a loser mentality of losing the Browns, losing the Ravens. You want to beat them with backups or with your starters. It doesn't matter. Did we talk about? I've been off and on. So did we talk about fucking how good? What's his name? Gainwell played yesterday.
Oh my God, we didn't talk enough about it.
You think he's the MVP?
At least that game.
Well,
at least that game.
He's very, very high in my eyes. But his play for the Steelers this year, he's going to garner a lot more money because the Steelers got him in some kind of deal. So,
yeah, he's on a 1-year deal now for like 1.2 something million. But Gainwell has just been showing true fucking professionalism, and the way he played that game yesterday, it seems like every carry he's getting 5.6 yards a carry. He's definitely, and maybe that's why he's getting more carries over Caleb Johnson, the rookie, where I thought he would have got more, and he would have been the third down back. But these two backs are on fire. Warren too. I think Gainwell has just been absolutely tremendous, and he won, fellas. He won the Super Bowl with the Eagles. We've got players like Scotty Miller. He won the bowl with Tom Brady's crew. These are the guys that have been there before, even though they're not like big names. They're still guys that Rodgers can count on. I think now he's becoming Gainwell as a check down for Rodgers. He loves him. I think he's like they're showing great promise. Yeah, Rodgers calling that amazing catch play was unreal. Kevin's inviting you to the playoffs, Bubba.
That's his dad. That's Kevin Adams Sr. I love going to Steeler games, but here is the problem that I have. If say the Steelers would get to the AFC Championship game and it's at home, I'm 0 for 2. I have
really,
yeah. I'm very superstitious. I'm 0 for 2, and I don't know if I can break that streak because when we went to the Super Bowl, when we beat the Cardinals for the Super Bowl, I wasn't allowed to go to the championship game because of that. My friends wouldn't let me go. So I would love to go with Kevin.
Break it sometime though, haven't you?
Yeah, I did face paint one time, and I thought I was going to do face paint. You know what happened? Tommy Maddox threw 3 interceptions, and the Texans beat us. Like I just some stupid stuff like that. But I mean, every time I would go with Kev Senior, I'd have a good time. You know, we'll see. But also too, I love doing these live streams that we do, that me and Shane do. But the Detroit game.
But imagine the play. If it was like a Buffalo Bills versus Steelers Sunday night football. Imagine the atmosphere.
It'd be intense. I don't know if I can handle it because I can't. I Sunday night after that victory, I felt like I played. Like I felt like I played. I was upstairs. Like I had to take a minute, which turned into I had to take a power nap. Like it just drained me physically. The physical draining of watching the Steelers.
Crazy.
When we were up, it's a roller coaster ride through live stream. And then when I yell a lot and I swear a lot, and then my wife came home and she wasn't even home. She heard me yelling outside. Like I'm in the basement down here and it's like a bunker. She heard me yelling outside. Like,
well, it's like you're at the game, really, you know. As we're all the same way. We try. It's hard to contain our emotions, and the game was a huge game to win because we beat the Lions. Lions now on the outside looking in, they may not even make the playoffs.
Nobody's seen that coming. Nobody's seen the Steelers playing the way they did, the high scoring of the Steelers. But Aaron Rodgers has always plays good in Detroit.
He's now got a good record. He's like 21 and something against them or something like that. He's up there.
You know.
Justin says, do you think Steelers would beat the Browns Sunday and win the division? I think they might win the division before they play the Browns. However, I still think they'll beat the Browns because
I think they're going to win outright.
The Browns don't have their running backs out, I think. And
yes,
I think they're going to carve Sanders up. Sanders was
hope so.
Yeah. Sanders was, I think he's played okay, but last week he threw 3 interceptions. So I think they're going to turn him into mud. And what the Browns normally do is every fucking year they draft a quarterback, they draft 2, and then they run him into the ground and they draft someone next year again.
Well, the thing is, though, will Dylan Cook actually stop Myles Garrett from getting the record-breaking sack?
And that's what they'll have. If he gets it, they'll have that on us forever.
Yes.
They do
We
it
got
all
the sack. Well, look, who cares? But also, too, Dylan Cook in the last 2 games has been a very viable force at that tackle, and he has been very. The guy from what's his name, Brian Bollinger, has actually praised him.
The guy with the finger that goes like out to here.
Yeah, praised him. And it's nice that maybe Broderick Jones is going to have some stiff competition when he does come back from injury.
That's a fair point.
That's good. But
and I don't mind hearing those stories too, where players like that, Dylan Cook and him and Jones, even though the pedigree for the draft is high with Jones, but I don't mind the competition. I think the offensive line's been playing really well, from Zach Frazier to his mate next to him, McCormick. Faatanu hasn't been talked about enough. He's been playing really well. And the left guard was Andres Pete this time, but it used to be CM Marlowe. So we're going to watch out for him. The offensive line has definitely held up Rodgers enough to win these games. I look back to the stats, fellas. We've been scoring 29, 27, 25 points a game. So we can score some of these points. We can definitely win. Shano, anything else you want to add to the Lions game? Or is anything? Me and Bubba are getting a bit high. Is there something where you can like check us down a bit?
No, I think the probability of the Steelers making the playoffs is really high. So there's no I can't piss on your parade, bring out your little trumpets and your little horns.
You can, you're allowed to.
No, I just some of the things I worry about is, if they sit players for 2 games, I don't know if they'll do that.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Probability that they'll clinch with a loss on Saturday, because the Ravens play Saturday, correct?
I think I'm only good, Shane. I'm only okay, Shane, when the whole team gets rest. Like, I'm okay with the team getting rest. Like if it's 2 weeks and they capture and then they don't play for 2 weeks, I'm okay with that. But when you rest players and you're still playing football, like I don't like that. But also, too, it's a double-ended sword. Like, there has been teams that actually play their players and stuff happens to them, an injury. But that's why you're playing the NFL, I guess.
Right.
So, the Ravens go to Green Bay. And I guess Green Bay, in their standings, they're trying to win. They can't win the division, can they? What can Green Bay do? Green Bay, no. They're trying to win games to go to the wild card. They can't win the division, I don't think. I'm not too sure if they can or can't. So Green Bay wants to win to have 10 wins to be a wild card team. Baltimore, I'm not even sure if Lamar Jackson is playing. He injured himself, and then who's the other quarterback over there? Huntley, is he playing over there or something? He was over there too. So, fair point. Was Broderick that bad? Injured? The backups seem to be playing better. They do. That's true, and that's why I think sometimes you can't count these backups out. They're football players too. They go to training camp. They go to all the meetings. They have been studying on playing. Dylan Cook's a clean example of that, and he's just playing solid football. So it's good to see. Also, our running game and run blocking scheme has been fantastic, from Washington to these guys on the outside. And Spencer Anderson, fucking killing it.
Calvin Anderson just stays at home and dresses up and watches Monday Night Football and touches. And his, I don't know who he's playing with, probably his wife but I mean, at least he's gearing up. He's dressing up,
Thank God you guys are on. Jack Sperry, boring as fuck. Yes.
Black magic.
Yes.
Don't get about that kid. That guy is like 2 shots of tea from being a freaking tranny.
But you can't do.
I've seen I have seen drag queens that have more masculine. Like, this guy is terrible, and I'm not like disparaging anybody's gender, but Jack Sperry is just a big heaping pile of tampons.
But I'm disparaging about him because he actually has podcasts where he's a Steeler fan, and then he does the Washington podcast, and you can't do that. You can't have both ways.
He's a worker. He just gets paid a contract via Chat Sports. I found out years ago he's a Raiders fan. And he's a Raiders fan.
Well, then any Steeler fan that's listening to this show, and any Steeler fan that listens to Jack Sperry, whatever the fuck his name is, and he's not even a Steeler fan, you're not getting what it's worth to be invested into that podcast or that show because he's not a true fan. Like he's not.
Chat Sports is like you guys. I've made this analogy before. Chat Sports is like Good Burger or Mondo Burger. You know, we're the Good Burger of Pittsburgh Steelers talk, and they're Mondo Burger. Like it's the imitation of what it is. The hosts on there get paid a yearly salary to do what they do, to do all the stuff like that. Hey, everyone, put ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. Ones if you want $100 or whatever.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
we just want Steelers fans talking about Steelers football, and we're not over the. Well, we might be. I might be over the top sometimes, but to me, it doesn't compute because there's a lot of Steeler podcasters out there trying to do what they need to do, and they're authentic. Fucking Jack Spudoff is not authentic, and he's just working for the man, but he's not
working for the big. As I said, we're Good Burger. And they're Mondo Burger because that's just what they are. I know that.
Well, I think we're steak, and he's a fucking hot dog. Because who the hell, like, unless you go to terrible tailgate parties, the hot dogs are wrapped in bacon, and I can't eat a hot dog now without bacon in my hot dog because it's so good. I don't know what they do, but just shout out to the terrible tailgate. If you're going to the game, get a hot dog.
Put bacon in your hot dog as well?
No, I never put bacon in my hot dog until the terrible tailgate where they wrapped the bacon around the hot dog, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it's true. All right, fellas, we'll get out of very soon. If you guys any questions in the chat, put them in for Barbara or Shane about the game coming up.
Kevin Senior's been in here, and I will say, Kev, your son is very authentic. Yes.
He's a true Yinzer.
He's a true Yinzer. Yes.
1 week he loves him, next week he wants to fucking fire everyone. That's a fucking definition of a Yinzer. He's like, fire this guy. Oh, next minute. No, it's okay. We're good now. All right. Anything with bacon is good. Yeah, put some questions in the chat if you want to. And 100%. Rather listen to Barbara and his podcast and any other podcast out there.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just being me. I mean, I appreciate everybody in the chat, and I'm just me. There's nothing special about me. I just treat everybody fairly. But what you see is what you get. I get angry when the Steelers don't win. I do get angry when Tomlin I'm just like Kevin Jr. I get angry. And I do want coordinators gone. I don't like Arthur Smith. I don't like Terrell Austin, but right now they're doing what they need to do, whatever. But it's the players on the field that are playing. I do get angry. I want a playoff victory before I die. Because it's been I think that's all I want. I hope so.
I think we'll get one this. I'm pretty sure. I'm starting to become more confident about this team.
And Kevin said, can we win a Super Bowl with Tomlin? Kev, if we get to the AFC Championship and we win with Aaron Rodgers, I believe our defense will come through. And by God, I cannot say that we will ever lose in a Super Bowl again. We will win because once you get to that dance, Kev, I have to pray for the Steelers. I'm going to church. I'll be going to church.
Okay. Let's look at these. Who is in the playoffs right now that would overly scare you the most on the AFC side? I can't think of anyone.
Nobody in the AFC scares me at all. I am not scared of the Buffalo Bills. I'm not scared at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm not scared about New England because maybe somebody else is going to take somebody else out. Maybe we get 2 games at Pittsburgh. We're definitely going to get 1 game, and I don't care. I don't care. I just, no one makes me nervous. I just want to get into the dance and see where the
so if we win, Baltimore's out, so they won't be in the playoff. The Chiefs aren't there. You're gonna have Denver, New England, Jacksonville, Chargers, Bills, and Texans. Colts aren't winning. They're not winning their games. Phillip Rivers, he's cooked. I'm sorry, so they won't win. So the top 7 will be Denver, New England, Jags, Steelers, and then the wild cards look to be Chargers, Bills, or Texans. I think we can win any game.
I can't be scared. I can't be scared. I can't. The NFC, whatever. We were in every game this year except for the Chargers game, which was a bad game. And we, in the Buffalo game second half, that was the worst half I ever seen Josh Allen play against the Steelers first half. So it is what it is. Anybody can beat.
Who do you want to see in the playoffs? Who do you want to see? Chargers, Bills, or Texans? Who do you want to see?
Right now I think it's the Chargers. I'll take the Chargers. I'll take anybody because I just
Anybody
want to
but
see the playoff go.
Texans look pretty good.
But the Texans, but the Texans playing football in January in Pittsburgh. They got to come to Pittsburgh. We're not going down there. So they're all great in the heat and the sun. But if they came to Pittsburgh, it's going to be, hopefully it's cold, but I don't know.
When's the last time we hosted a playoff game, fellas? You guys remember? Was it the Browns game?
Oh my
God, I think you're right.
Because we went to the Chiefs, right? We went to the Chiefs, went to the Bills. We lost in both games. Obviously, if we host it with Aaron Rodgers and the crowd's going crazy and we play the same football we're playing, we have a chance to win.
Well, you know what, guys? And I want to hear your comment about this. The NFL on Christmas Day thought all these big games are coming. I'm not even watching fucking football because they all suck. Every single game they have is terrible, and they are going to take a big loss because there's not a good game this year at Christmas.
Who are the games?
Not good enough to watch. You got third string quarterbacks. You got the quarterback from the Steelers who was drafted in the 7th round playing for the Chiefs. Like, there's no good games at all. Not worth. You might as well spend time. If you're a Steeler fan, I mean, you might like football, but if you're a Steeler fan, you might as well spend time with your family.
All right. So
what? What's wrong with that, Shane?
Most Steeler fans are like,
what? They don't want to spend time with their family, or they want to watch football?
I guess probably not.
they're like, shut the fuck up. The game's on.
Yeah, Bubba, these games are important. That's what they're trying to say.
Well, if it was a Steeler game, I don't want to do any Christmas time because last year I had to work, which actually sucked. And when the Steelers are on during Christmas, I get in trouble for I don't care what the family's doing. It's all about the Steelers game. So, I mean, I understand that.
So
that's why I laughed, Bubba.
I know, but
right? This Christmas or your Christmas, and it's become a thing now, hasn't it? In the NFL in America, they love these Christmas Day games. I've been to 2 of them, and now they're having 3 on fucking Christmas. Soon they'll have the whole week on Christmas Day.
But these games on Christmas Day are terrible because everybody got hurt. They didn't account for that. You know what I mean? They didn't account.
Thought Dallas and Washington will be a good team. They both suck. So Dallas at Washington. Lions at Minnesota. Lions need to win this one, and Minnesota can end their dreams. Denver at KC, and like you said, Chris LeDuc, and he's starting, isn't he, or something?
Best game is Minnesota and Detroit if you're going to watch football.
Yeah, it's not the best games. Sometimes I think though the season does feel a bit long because around this time the standings are already wrapped up. You know, that's why maybe 17 games. I don't know. It could be better. I don't know.
Well, pretty soon football is going to be year round. We're going to have 37 weeks of regular season and then 12. You know, 12
I don't think you can handle that, Bubba. The stress
is overwhelming. Sunday night's game was. I'm still, I think, recovering. I haven't been to the gym. I'm just so that live stream. Shane was probably laughing, and he was like, "Bubba, hold on, Bubba. It's a penalty, Bubba. Bubba, hold on." And I'm like, I'm going off, and he's like, "Bubba, just shut up." I mean, it was bad. I was losing my shit because I was like, "Oh my God."
Bad. So the last time the Steelers hosted a playoff game was that Browns game. Last 3 times they went to KC and got killed 40-21. They went to the Bills and it was Rudolph playing 31-17. And we got shellacked last year with Wilson 28-14. So that's all being away. We host a playoff game, and I think they can definitely host and win a game. Yeah. Fellas, anything more you want to add before we get out of here? We'll make it a show. We'll get out of here. It's been a great show. No.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
It's a winner. I don't know what to say other than Gainwell and Pierre are just fantastic, and the trifecta of Aaron, Pierre, and even Highsmith and Herbig. I mean, there's just guys that are playing ball that we.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Shane. Next year, who do you sign? Do you sign Gainwell or do you sign Pierre if you can only sign one?
I'd sign Gainwell.
It's on both.
Okay.
Why
you can only sign one. If you can only sign one, I'm just saying.
Who says that?
I'm just doing a Shane hypothetical question.
They play different positions.
Yeah,
I know.
Because what
do you mean? Fuck.
Well, I'm just saying, if you could sign one due to money, Shane will always come up with these analogies. Well, Bob, you got to pick one.
Gotta pick one, Bubba.
Yeah, Shane's like
only one.
I would pick Game.
This will be a Shane analogy. If you could fall over and hit your ass on the cement, would you rather fall over on a $5 bill or $100 bill?
Yeah.
Still falling over, hitting your ass on cement, you know?
It would be $100. I'd be $95 richer.
Oh, I didn't say you pick it up.
You didn't. One. Well,
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know, Shane hasn't thrown us a curveball like that in 3 weeks because we've been winning.
Because I've been sick too.
But yeah, it's true. He's been on injury reserve. All righty, let's get out of here. You guys got another show tonight, do you? The Christmas show or something?
Yeah, we're doing a top 10 Christmas show on the Triple B Experience. Myself, Shane, and Cable. So
what, Christmas movies?
Christmas movies. Our top 10 Christmas movies.
Can I have one take? Yeah, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I reckon it is. I'm sorry.
It's probably...
But it just takes place during Christmas. If it took place Memorial Day, it would not change the story at all.
But I'd watch it I'd watch it now if it's Christmas.
Yeah. It's probably going to be Shane's number one because Shane is...
Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. It's honorable mention, not a Christmas movie. Same with Gremlins. Gremlins is closer than... I love it. It's a great movie, but it's just not...
But isn't Die Hard, is it Christmas in the actual film? It's Christmas, right?
It's Christmas during the film, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we have to have like many stipulations.
What better way than having joy than fighting terrorists on Christmas Day? You know what I mean? Like that's going to bring some joy to people around the world.
Like, and saying you should see me when I go to work. It's fucking joyful when I thank God I'm off this year.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Like just shooting everyone.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Does Home Alone call that a Christmas? Yeah,
that's a Christmas. That's a Christmas movie.
They're traveling for Christmas. He uses the ornaments as a weapon.
Yeah.
So he uses the ornaments as a weapon. That's why it's a Christmas.
Bruce Willis at his bare feet was walking on his goddamn ornament. The whole trajectory of the Christmas debate.
Wait. When the glass breaks, if they were Christmas ornaments, it would be a Christmas movie then.
Yep. Or if he had a bullet up his ass or something like that.
Well, the guy who was the cop, the guy that was in Family Matters said it was a Christmas movie. I saw a video. He's like,
Macaulay Culkin says it's not, and he's the crown prince of Christmas movies because Home Alone.
Why? Because he was in one Home Alone, but the family left him. What's the Christmas about that?
What kind of mom and dad would leave their kids? They don't even.
Twice. He appreciates his family, and that's part of the whole Christmas, family. Spending time together.
I've never seen that whole movie, but you figured mom and dad are like, what? We got 5 kids here. Where's number 7? Oh wait, we left at home, but we're still going to go on our trip.
Every fucking WrestleMania 4 times, but you've not watched Home Alone. Ric Flair and the Undertaker stuck their pinky up in one ring girl's ass. In 1992.
You're absolutely right. Oh shit. I have not seen Home Alone.
Gotta watch it.
Have you never seen Home Alone?
I've seen bits of it. I've never watched the whole thing.
You've never watched it from start to finish, ever?
No, because I was like, what kind of parents are leaving their kid after all the other kids are in the thing? Like, oh devil, that's a good one. I love
You know what's I find
it's more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
I find really funny, or not funny, when I was a kid, really scary, was when he went down to, Bubba doesn't know, but when he goes down to the bottom and like the oven fire thing's like talking to him or something. Shane, what's that part in Home Alone when he goes down the
the furnace is talking to him.
Yeah, the furnace. That's a scary fucking part, man. I didn't like that as a kid. And also when I used to watch Home Alone 2, I used to have like, not a contest, but he's trying to figure out who got hurt more, Marv or the other guy.
Yeah.
You know, when he got well, Bubba wouldn't. Bubba, you seen number 2? Have you seen
Home
Alone 2?
No.
You've never seen them fucking throw bricks at Marv's head?
No, I've seen like he'd go around with a fucking blade bow, an arrow, and he would fucking be like, yeah, and then that's all I see.
That's the best part when he's chucking the fucking bricks from the New York City apartment, and you hear this like that, and it goes bang. It goes,
wasn't Donald Trump in one of them, Shane?
I think 2 or 3. 2. Yeah, he goes to the Trump Tower. I think that's 2.
Wow, Bobby, you got to watch Home Alone 1.
Mitch watches it every year. He just puts it on. He's like,
No, I like the Christmas Story with the BB gun stuff, though.
That's
Ralphie.
cute. You know what? It wasn't until I was probably 30 that I watched Christmas Story the whole way through.
What are you bitching at me for? God damn. You're bitching at me because I didn't watch, Home Alone. Oh, geez. Oh, well.
Alrighty.
But tomorrow, I don't know what time we're going to do Steeler Talk tomorrow because we're going to keep it going before our Christmas Eve parties. I have a family Christmas Eve thing to get together. So, ladies and gentlemen, it might be get your freak on, get your Steelers freak on early, Christmas Eve early. Get your freak on, Steelers freak on, because we're going against the Cleveland Browns. It's a Sanders. It's a Sanders Christmas party.
Yeah, we had all that talk in the draft about Steelers drafting Sanders was driving everyone crazy. It was never going to happen.
Yeah, thank God it did. It was 7 hours of my fucking.
They had their plan. We didn't know about the plan with Rodgers. Mike Tomlin, Omar Khan knew it. They had the plan before we even knew. The plan was in writing for 6 months. We just didn't know about it. Now we do. But yeah, thanks, fellas, for the good day, for the birthday wishes, everyone.
Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mark from Steelers Nation, Australia, who's drinking milk, but it was coffee too.
Gone. But yeah, thanks everyone, and Merry Christmas. I might be going live tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing because we don't have much planned. We just have like a lunch here, a light lunch, and sometimes just people if people aren't doing anything, it's fun to hang out with the Steelers crew live, and I think sometimes it's a bit of fun for a bit of check out. That's why I love doing this stuff. It takes me out of reality, reality out there. But then Steelers talk is in here. It's a good fucking time. It's a great time. All right, thanks, fellas. Thank you, Bubba, Shane, everyone in the chat. We're gonna get this W versus the Browns, and Christmas Day games, and everyone. Merry Christmas for everyone. Punch a kangaroo for me. That would be fun. That's right. I'd probably go to jail.
Unless it's the Bugs Bunny Looney Tune kangaroo, because that kangaroo used to kick everybody's ass.
All right, let's get out of here. And you guys are going to live tonight, right? True Big Experience?
Yeah, 9:00. Like I'm just setting stuff up, hanging out here. Maybe get some.
I don't normally catch them, but
if you would like to come on, if you would like to come on and do your 10 Christmas movies, you can come on.
I don't
Australia Christmas.
I don't really know too many, to be honest. I don't even know.
My favorite was Paul Hogan's Christmas. Crocodile Christmas. I don't know. What do you guys got? I don't know.
No, I might be in the chat. Saying hi.
Right on.
All righty. Okay, let's get out of here. Thank you, Bubba Shano. Let's get out of here and fucking go Steelers, man. Let's enjoy this. Enjoy Merry Christmas. Have a good time.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
See you guys later on the Triple B Experience. All right. See you later. I'll see you guys later.
Hey, Rod. Left the light on. See you later. Bye.